Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's another episode of Sunday Prep Day. So what are we prepping today? We're prepping some salsa, my easy delicious recipe for salsa, and chickpea balls, the chocolate chickpea balls, delicious for a sweet treat during the day. Ginger shots because I'm catching a cold, I think, so I need some ginger shots, and blueberry simple syrup that I use for my iced coffee. Let's go. We are starting with the chickpea balls, starting with a can of chickpeas that are drained and rinsed. Trust me, these taste good. Don't be scared by chickpeas. And I'm going to sweeten it with syrup, but I eyeballed this recipe. Microwave that. I eyeballed this recipe, so I guess it's to taste. That much syrup. I don't need it to be too sweet because my chocolate is semi-sweet. Bringing all the flavor with some crunchy peanut butter. A heaped tablespoon of the peanut butter. Vanilla goes in. Ooh, that was a little bit much. And then whisk this up. Scrape the sides. You want to do this until it is smooth. Not again. The melted chocolate goes in. What a loud air thingy that's flying. That is so unhinged. Why is it so loud? I got a pan over here lined with baking paper. We are baking these, by the way. A tablespoon to measure up my balls. Oh, it is so wet. And just scoop it out like that. It is so hot that this is so wet. It does taste good though. I'm gonna set these in the freezer. Next up on the agenda, I have my oven preheated at the highest setting. We are about to start on our salsa. We got a baking pan over here. 4 tomatoes, tomato, skin on and everything. Garlic, skin on and everything. That's what I want to do. 4 cloves. Red pepper, green pepper, whole like that. Got 5 red chilies because I want it spicy, and 2 huge jalapenos. Going in with a drop of oil like that. Make sure it coats every one of these veggies. Then they go in the oven until they're gonna be dark, blistered in a black. Item number 3 that we're starting with while we're waiting for the others is our ginger shots. These are gonna be some anti-inflammatory ginger shots. And some, let me chop them up. So it's gonna have carrots. I'm using them skin on. 3 carrots. Turmeric goes in. About a teaspoon. For your body to be able to absorb the nutrients from the turmeric, you need to add some black pepper to that, so I'm cracking in that. When I buy my ginger, I just put it in the freezer like this so it stays fresher for longer. And then when I need it, I just grate it into whatever I need. So I'm going to grate lots of that. Remember, these are ginger shots, so you need a lot of it. I want to get in about 2 tablespoons of some honey for sweetness and also anti-inflammatory. We're going to need the juice of a lemon. Cutting that off. So this is a juicy one. She is a juicy. I know some people would throw it in skin and all. I once made that mistake, and I said never again will I add lemon skin on into my shots. It becomes so bitter, so unbearable. That is half, and now the other half. Then I'm also going to add cayenne into that. about a pow, like what, 2 pow, yes. Some water to help it along. Why is she not moving? I did a bad thing, a travesty. I forgot to add an onion to my salsa mixture that's in the oven, so I'm gonna quickly do that. All I'm doing is taking a large yellow onion, cutting it into quarters, skin on, because it does add flavor while it roasts. Now back to the ginger shots that we pressed in. He's still refusing. I don't get what's going on. It's smoking. Is it smoking or is this smoking? Am I smoking the motor? Yes, I am. Oh no. Are we gonna scrap our ginger shots? Look at them, all blessed and beautiful. So now I can allow them to cool. I ended up preparing my ginger shots in the food processor. So now I'm gonna strain the mixture. This has turmeric, it's gonna stay. I would have gotten more of this in the blender, but since it decided to go against my wishes, this is where we are. There's some more for one more jar, and then I usually keep these for like a week in the fridge. Make sure the fridge is cold enough. A ginger shot in the morning. Remember these? Our chocolate balls. They're semi-frozen, so now they're easier to roll into rounds. So that is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm going to place them in the freezer once more before dipping them in chocolate. They are our beautiful balls back in the freezer. Our salsa veggies are a bit on the cool side, so I'm going to peel the skin off of the peppers as much as I can. It is still hot, but I found that it works better when it's still hot. Take out the core with the pips. See, it comes out nicely with the pips. I like that. Wow, burning my hands, oh, burning my hands. Skin off the jalapeno too. I'm keeping my pips. You can take them out if you don't like that much spice. I'm gonna have to do this in batches, so that is gonna be the first batch. Let's blend the first batch. I like to keep it a bit chunky because I don't like a pureed salsa. Second batch is done and going, and now I'm gonna season it with my goodies. Cumin, of course, cayenne pepper. Not a lot if you don't like spice, like just taste it and decide if you want how much of that you want. Dried Italian herbs. If you have oregano, add just that. Paprika. Salt, of course. A bit of lemon. Squeeze of lemon. Mix your salsa. Give it a taste. Beautiful. Oh, she's spicy. See how chunky she is? She's chunky. And then you're gonna place this in a scuff tin, the Tupperware. Place this in the fridge. Then you have salsa for the week to make sauces with. Put it in sandwiches, dip some chips in it, make everything. So my quick and easy salsa is done. Now the next thing we need to prepare is our blueberry simple syrup for our iced coffees. So I'm starting with some equal parts of sugar. So I'm going in with a cup of sugar, a cup of water. To that I'm gonna add these last bit of blueberries that I had, and then some vanilla. And then we're gonna put this on the stove, let the sugar dissolve, and it comes up to a boil, and then we are done with it. Got some melted chocolate over here, and then our balls into the chocolate. Get rid of the excess. Make sure you, that's why I like using a fork, because I can drizzle it off like this. Back on the paper, and let's do them all. I hope I have enough chocolate. It doesn't look like that. That stresses me out. This is the pretty color of our blueberry syrup. As you can see, the sugar melted, and now I'm gonna try and press the blueberries as much as I can. Like, just get the juices out of them. They already released a lot of juices. If you've never had blueberry syrup in your coffee, you are missing out. It is so good. I've got my jar over here. Pour it into the jar. Look at that pretty color. Oh, I spilled some. It wouldn't be me without spillage. And there you have your simple syrup for your coffee. And that is it for this week's episode of Sunday Prep Day. We made our delicious chickpea chocolate balls, ginger, anti-inflammatory ginger shots, our blueberry syrup for coffee, and some salsa. And that is how you prep your fridge for the week ahead. Thank you for joining me. I'm Monosi. This is Monosi Eats. Please press the thumbs up button if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel. Oh,